My pregnant wife blew up at our landlord after he was being nice and offered us a $500 discount on our rent because she thought he was pitying us. So am I wrong for blowing up at her after he took back the offer? We rent a 2-bedroom house from a man I'll call G. He is older, retired, and ex-military. That best describes him. This man has been nothing but nice to us, far nicer than either of our parents have ever been. We live in California, where the going rate for a 2-bedroom house is around $2,600. When we first saw this house listed, it said $2,500, price negotiable. But we were skeptical because the listing said he had to meet with potential tenants first. G wanted to meet whoever was going to stay there. Before everything was finalized, we met with G and told him our story. I don't know if he felt sorry for us or if we struck a soft spot, but he offered us the house to rent for only $1,600 a month. We have been living in this house for 6 years. Anytime we've ever had something that needed to be fixed, G had it fixed within 48 hours. G is the landlord everybody wishes they could have. Even when we were late on rent, he was very understanding as long as we communicated. We've never had an issue with him. I even once asked him, "Man, why are you renting this house out to us so cheap?" He told me it was a sad story. He originally bought the house for his daughter, but his daughter and her fiancé tragically passed in a car accident. He hasn't had the heart to sell the house, but he didn't want it sitting empty, either, which is why he's been renting it out. Even during COVID, when my wife lost her job and I took a pay cut, I asked G if it was possible for me to pay a couple of $100 less on rent so we could survive. G came to the house, talked to both me and my wife, and told us he would cut the rent in half until the COVID situation was over. Once it was done, we could go back to the original contract. I thank this man with tears in my eyes because with that extra money saved, we were able to keep afloat. I even told him I could pay it all back once it was over, and he said, "That's okay." That's just the type of man G is. Now, my wife is 5 months pregnant. We hadn't seen G for about 6 months because he had some health scares. However, the day before yesterday, he was at the house letting us know that he's back, healthy, and ready to take responsibility for the house again, and that if anything goes wrong, to give him a call. He noticed my wife was pregnant because her belly was showing, so he asked how far along she was. We told him, and a smile appeared on his face from ear to ear. Before he walked out, he said, "Hey, kids are expensive. So, as a baby gift, how about we make the rent an even $1,000 until the baby is born?" For the life of me, I have no idea why, but this set my wife off. She started yelling at G, calling him an old man, saying he was just looking down on us, and that he could take that gift and shove it right up his. My wife was yelling for 3 minutes, and every time I tried to stop her, she just got louder and louder. She ended the rant by saying, "If you really wanted to give us a baby gift, you wouldn't make us pay rent at all, you stupid old man." G didn't say anything. He just stood